live look right now of Charlotte Douglas International Airport. Once again, the Association of Flight Attendants wants the Federal Aviation Administration to require all passengers, even babies, to have their own seats. That would mean no more holding your child on your lap during a flight. It's something a lot of parents do to save money, right?
She just chuckled there because I'm a parent and I had my own thoughts about this. I'm going to save those until after you report because I want to know exactly what you're reporting. But our Chief Transportation Expert and veteran pilot, may I add, May Beeler, to break all this down and explain why the flight attendants want this change to happen.
Right, and a mom.
Yes,
and
a mom.
So this is a hot button topic. Is your baby safe to fly in an aircraft with you just holding the baby? The baby's not in a seat. The baby doesn't have a seatbelt. Well, it is legal, but is it safe? Well, federal aviation regulation states a person may be held by an adult who is occupying an approved seat, provided that the person being held has not reached his or her second birthday and does not occupy or use a restraining device. So this is a lap child. The youngster qualifies to fly without a ticket for free. That's right, no cost, no extra seat, no car seat required. Free sounds good, but it kind of sounds dicey. But the FAA does not mandate the use of an airplane car seat because it would force parents to buy an additional ticket for their child, and this could make air travel too pricey for some families. The extra ticket would be required to reserve a seat in which an airline-approved car seat must be installed. I spoke with a mom today at Charlotte Douglas about what the change might mean to her. When your children were young, like 2 or under, did you carry them in your lap?
Yes.
How would you feel if the airline mandated that you had to buy a seat?
I would kind of feel bothered about it. I don't think I would want to pay for it because I would have to carry them anyways.
What if someone told you it's not safe to carry your baby in your arms?
Then yes, I would probably listen to the studies and maybe change my mind about it. But if not, then I would still carry it. I wouldn't mind carrying the baby.
A lot of opinions on this topic on both sides. I find myself waffling between the two too, but May, you have a whole list of contacts that you can go through whenever there's anything aviation. So you spoke to a seasoned flight attendant. I'm curious what their take is on all of this.
She says it's dangerous.
Yeah.
When her baby was a baby, she bought the seat, had a car seat. She says, look, kids are used to car seats. Babies and kids, they travel in the car every day. They're comfortable in it, they're familiar with it, they are safe. In turbulence or an unexpected accident, your arms are not strong enough to hold the baby's gonna go flying. It's not safe.
Yeah, real quick, just to be able to point in too, not only not safe in terms of the baby, babies are different sizes. So even though you're talking about an infant, I have 2 kids. One was very big, one was very small. And so if you have a bigger infant, that also goes into the safety issue that I think that this is a very good point to be able to bring up.
Well said.